Oh my God, hi, how are you? You look new here. How long have you been around here? 7 years. Longer than I thought. Well, my name is Samantha and I will be showing you around the new apartment complex. Yeah, so just give me one moment. And your name is? Last name? Perfect. You are right on time for your schedule, but you know how you people are. You're never on time for anything. You know, like, new residents are never on time for any of their appointments. Yeah. Well, let's get started. Oh, my braids. Yeah, these are my Slavic Viking braids that I got done. Yeah. Apparently these are called like bohos, but I think that they're definitely like little strands, you know? Yeah. You know, Viking braids actually, they originated in Viking land. Yeah. In Slavia. Yeah, that's why they look like this. Yeah, they're nice and rugged with the little pieces and dreadlocks. Yeah. Yeah, I even did some sticky bangs just to make it look just like back then, you know? It's this whole thing about like cultures and making sure you wear the right braids and everything. Yeah. Definitely did that. Yeah. I even did it with like my edge brush. That's what they call it now. So I just swoop, and my edges are laid. Yeah. What do you mean they originated in Africa? I don't know how true that is. Who did you look that up? Is that like, do you have a credible source for that? Or are you just messing with me? Oh, they're okay. Well, I'm pretty sure the Slavic nations were here way before the tribes in Africa, but it is okay. Everyone has their differences. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah. Perfect. Let's get started on the tour, shall we? Yeah, the residents in the surrounding areas of these neighborhoods have been really upset lately since this building opened up. Yeah, something about gentrification or anything. I don't understand what they're talking about. I think that building this building and having it here is providing jobs for the people in the surrounding areas and a new place for everyone to live. You know, the rest of the neighborhood is like so torn down and everything like that. So I think that this is like a great opportunity for everyone. Well, yes, the rent is $4,000 for a 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom with in-unit washing and drying, including amenities like our dog park and our gym, as well as an open pool. So I think that's, if you're making an honest living, that is very affordable. Yeah. The taxes and tariffs have not gone up since anything. So it's not like no one can afford anything here. Yeah. The tariffs have been increasing the cost of living, making it to where people aren't able to afford living anymore. That doesn't sound too... Before we get into this tour, I think we should ask you some questions about your application, should we? Yeah, it's very, just a precaution. It's just a precaution to make sure that everything is right and everything is settled for you, and let's make sure you're able to afford the living here. Yeah, so yeah, it is necessary. It is necessary even if you are just looking at one of our units for a tour. We just want to make sure before you get into any of that you're able to give us the information that we need in order to get your process started, regardless of if you're just touring a model unit from us. So before we get started, what is your monthly income? Oh. $10,000 a month. What are you like? Are you a dancer, or are you one of those? What do they call them? I'm not sure. You would probably know, right? Oh, you work in IT. Are you sure about that? Okay. So you work in IT, generating $10,000 a month. Okay. So where in the area do you live currently? Spring Heights, one of the neighboring. Okay. That is one of our surrounding neighborhoods within this complex, so you've been living here quite a long time, perhaps? Wow, okay. Is there any way we can get your boss's references to have proof of your income and proof of career? It is necessary for this document. It is. We have to make sure that our patients, our guests, and our tenants are having an honest living, so that we know that they're reliable when it comes to their monthly utilities and duties. Yeah. And I just don't think you look like an IT. I'm not gonna lie to you. Am I profiling? Excuse me? This is not profiling at all whatsoever. This is just a nice precaution to make sure that you are being very honest. You know, we like to honor our tenants, and we want our tenants to honor us. Okay. Okay. Well, do you play loud music? Are you a loud music player? Okay, you don't listen to music. Okay, I don't believe that, but that's fine. We're gonna put that in. Okay, I really want to ask, have you ever lived in a place like this before? Because I don't think that you're understanding the severity and the policies that we have in place here. And it's starting to make me think that you haven't been in an upper echelon establishment like ours. Okay. Is it your whole family that's moving here with you, or is it just gonna be yourself? So it's just gonna be yourself. Any pets? Maybe a pit bull, Rottweiler, Cane Corso. Oh, okay. Oh, it's action. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. I'm just saying, we're a really, really quiet community here, and I just want to make sure that you're able to apply and abide by the rules that are set here. You know, we don't tolerate any drama. This is a zero tolerance place. We do not have any, we have a zero tolerance on drugs as well. Yes, so no marijuana, any crack cocaine, those things are prohibited here. As far as ingesting or taking any paraphernalia here, it's very, very, very restricted. Yeah. Do you smoke or anything like that? Yeah, like do you smoke the weed? So you don't smoke. Okay. Okay. Do you cook any spicy foods or anything like ham hocks or fried chicken? We're just asking for the smell situation. We just want to make sure, you know, it won't be a disturbance to any of our decent tenants. Yeah. Okay. So you don't cook spicy foods. Are you sure about that? You don't cook chitlins or anything like that? Okay. Perfect. Well, now that we have a little bit of that, let's get more into the personal questions. Yeah. Give me 1 second, I have to pull this up. I will give you a copy of all of this. Do you need help reading any of the forms? You're fine? Okay. Well, I guess so, you know, considering that you are an IT person, you are literate and capable of reading, allegedly, you know, so, wow. Do you have any kids? Any kids with different dads or anything like that? Okay, no children. Beautiful. Perfect. All right, so we're gonna need 3 forms of ID, your social security included, yes, and we're also gonna need a drug test from you. Yeah, we're gonna need a drug test from you to make sure you aren't lying about it. If you can't comply with any of these by the end of your tour, if you can't comply with any of this by the end of your tour, you will not be considered for this complex, and we will make sure our sister companies are aware of you so that they know that you're lying and that you aren't eligible to be housed here. Yeah. We don't have any Section 8 offerings or anything like that. So, yeah. Perfect. Well, understood. You don't want to go through with being a part of our family, which is fine. Not that we would want anyone of your caliber to be here anyway. Yeah, you're a liar, and you don't have credible sources. You're lying about your income right now, and your drug testing, you refuse drug test. Yeah, so we're gonna send this off to our sister companies, and you have a wonderful day. Yes. Hello, police. Domino's. Yes, the pepperoni pizza is armed. Armed and dangerous and burnt.